So I have been waiting and waiting and waiting for Basic Fun to make a JERBOA LPS mold. Sadly, that time has not come, so I guess I'm doing it myself. Now you're probably wondering, how in the world am I going to turn this into an LPS? There are no LPS that look like this. And that is why I have been putting it off for literal months at this point. Mostly because I don't use clay on my LPS customs. I try to figure out different ways to do it other than clay. And I hate using clay, and yeah. But there's no LPS mold that looks like this. But then I got an idea. What if we combine two LPS molds to make this? And then I had to think and dive into LPS molds that have the body of a JERBOA and the head of a JERBOA. And I decided to use a kangaroo and a chinchilla. There are 33 different types of JERBOAs, so obviously I need to pick out one that I want to do. I think the chinchilla head will look the best as a long ear JERBOA. But then came the problem. There are no fake bases of a chinchilla or of a kangaroo LPS. So I would have to go out and use an authentic kangaroo and an authentic chinchilla for a base. And I only have one LPS kangaroo, and it's actually a Walmart exclusive, so I'm definitely not using that one. And also, I don't want to waste any of my chinchillas for this custom. So what do? Now I could go out and buy a chinchilla and a kangaroo. It is not the best to customize authentic LPS, especially Gen 2 authentic LPS, and that is what I would have to do. So I did some research, and I thought, my dad has a 3D printer. I found a LPS kangaroo and an LPS chinchilla 3D print model. So my dad's gonna print that for me. In all honesty, I don't even know if this is gonna work or look good, so that is why I'm not wasting authentic LPS on this, when I can just 3D print my own. So now comes the time where I have to design this custom. I just quickly made this up, and I think it looks pretty cute. Now obviously I'm gonna have to add fluff to the tail or make the tail a little longer, because JERBOAs have that really long tail, like as long as their bodies. So I may make it longer, I may not, we will see, but I will add the fluff to the tail. Okay, that's enough chit chat. Let's get started on working on this custom. This print really didn't take that long. It only took about like 35 minutes to print, which is wonderful because I am so impatient. Here it is, almost complete. And here it is in 3x speed. We finishing up the ears, the body is complete, yada yada. So about 35 minutes later, here's the final print right off the printer. Now we have to sand it and do all that. I usually don't record sanding, but today I guess I will. Oh my god, is this gonna look so... So, I'm gonna, since I have long nails, I'm just gonna try and like cut the smaller ones. So, we're just gonna kind of cut these. I guess I can like just try and break them off normally, but you know, carefully cutting these off, like really carefully. Yeah, and this is gonna be hard because I have long nails on, so lovely. And of course the body is just such a weird shape. Of course. So yeah, but oh well. So trying not to cut any of the fingers off. After that, this is what it looks like. We can now start sanding. I will note that it does have a pouch right there because of the kangaroo, so I'm just gonna try and sand that off real quick. Are you ready for an awful noise? Okay, so here that is. I am gonna sand the ball down because I kind of have to. But here it is mostly sanded. I should probably have my fan on or a window open, but it's storming outside, so I can't really do that. And if I have a fan, you won't be able to hear me, so rip me. But right now, I'm just filing down the little ball thing. Let's not do that, okay. The little ball, so I can attach it. Just a little bit, so you know. And it should pop into place like that. Yo. Okay, maybe I filed it down a little too much. Oh my god. Actually looks pretty good. I couldn't file like the little pouch all the way off, so I'm gonna try and do that now. Oh my god, look at it. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh my god, I'm gonna actually scream. Obviously, it doesn't feel like a real LPS, but I don't even care. And it is pretty big for an LPS. But oh my god, this is the best I have. Okay, and I will add a little fluff to the... Its head is very, very wobbly, and it's like a fidget spinner, but that's okay. I cannot believe I did this. I may have sanded the ball a little too much, but I don't even care, man. Look at it. Oh my god. Obviously, I need to add the fluff to the tail now, so I'm gonna go do that. Okay, so I know I filmed like 0 of the painting process. I actually filmed a tiny bit, and then just got bored of it. And then just didn't film the rest of it. So that's my bad, but he is done and he is my son, okay? Anyone who hates on him will be publicly shamed. Okay? I really wish I did sand it down better, especially on the head, but I didn't. But look at this little dude. Oh my god. I don't care that he has like a lot of layer lines. I love him. Oh my god. Come on. It's the first ever LPS JERBOA. I am so proud of it. I low-key want to make an army, but I'm not going to because this guy was a pain. Oh my god. And it was a pain to print because when you, what's the word? Splice it or whatever. It had a lot of holes in the design, so like the design I chose wasn't the best, or like the model I chose wasn't the best, but it was only like LPS model I could find that has a kangaroo model, so yeah. So my dad had a really hard time trying to fix it, but here he is. He's so adorable. His tail's a little more chunky than I thought it would turn out, but I love him. Oh my god. Sorry if this was a little disappointing because I couldn't film me painting him, but I literally am obsessed with him. Thank you for watching. Bye!